Hey guys, and welcome to Petrol, and welcome to this week's Midweek 180. Yes, I am at home again this week, but I am about to go away, but more on that later. Anyway, if you've not seen one of these before, this is my midweek update where I bring you my news, views, and information about upcoming reviews, all filmed in one take. I'm going to put 180 seconds in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen, and that's it. A very simple format. So, without further ado, let's get cracking with this week's Midweek 180. I shall start my timer and try and keep to the time this week. Fat chance. Okay, leader of the pack last week was Ben Higginson. Congratulations, sir. Joined in the Magnificent Seven by Paul Mead, Paul Jeffries, Paul Stanifold, Keith Evans, Mike JF, and Ocean Kestrel. So whoever puts the first comment this week, you'll be my leader of the pack next week. And the first 7 comments, you will be in my Magnificent 7. Where are you and what you're doing? Well, that was George DeVille, who was having a cold one in 30 degrees of heat in Shropshire. Bet you're not doing that this week, mate. But wherever you are right now and whatever you're doing, put it in the comments below and I'll give you a shout out next week. Now, last week's question was about the most unusual car you've ever driven. There were some brilliant ones, but the one that did chuckle me was Bumble's dad got to drive a blue Invacar. Remember those? I haven't seen one of those for years, as he suggests in his comment. I think they were all scrapped. But yeah, that was pretty unusual. This week's question, I don't know about you, have you noticed how petrol's been creeping up in price over the last few months? I just wanted a quick straw poll. Where are you right now, and how much is a litre of unleaded? And maybe a litre of super unleaded as well, because I've started to notice it's bloody expensive. F1, oh my days. Well, first of all, F1 for the weekend, go McLaren. I am so chuffed for McLaren getting their 1-2. That's the first race win for a very, very long time. I think it's like 2012. An epic race from McLaren. I thought it was a good race in general. Got a touch on the Lewis and Max thing. Now, I'm going to be controversial here, and I just think Max Verstappen basically always sees it as someone else's fault. I may not be the biggest Lewis Hamilton fan sometimes, but every time something happens, it's always his fault, and he never does the same thing. And I think if he wants to become world champion, he just needs to learn when to back out of something and go again at another time, because that incident for me was his fault, and he didn't even check if Lewis was okay, and I just don't think that's on, to be honest. And I know that's going to light the comments up. Let me know what you think, but I just think he just needs to basically grow up a little bit. Other news this week. The first video I've ever done to hit 1 million views this week was the Z-Cars Mini. Filmed that in November, so from November till now, 1 million views. Unbelievable. It's one of the most incredible milestones, even more so than, 100,000 subscribers for me. 1 million people watching that video is incredible. And I've got a couple that aren't that far off as well, in the kind of high 800,000s. This weekend is Goodwood Revival. Sadly, I won't be there as I'm off to Morocco. And if you tuned in on Monday, you will notice that I've got a new car. My latest Hendy car has caused a very positive stir. I thought I'd get a proper shoeing for it, but my new car is an MG ZS EV. I've gone full EV. Please let me know what you think. But the feedback's been very, very positive so far. And this Friday at 6 is the Abarth 595 Scorpioneore. Yes! There you go. Finished my script. Bang on 180 seconds. Dead chuffed with that. I did rush it a little bit at the end. But yes, no, my new car, I really wanted to try and run a car for a couple of months. It's my Hendy car, as being a Hendy ambassador. I'm going to, for 2 months, and have a proper living with an EV that doesn't cost a fortune. So many EVs nowadays are 60, 70,000 pounds. Some are in excess of 100,000 pounds. So to go for something a little bit more at the kind of affordable end of the scale, the car I've got is £28,000 sticker price, but lots of people have told me that if you ask very nicely and kind of there are deals to be made, you probably get into one for about 25 grand. And I think it's going to be really, really interesting. I do have concerns about the car. It's got 150 to 170 mile range. And for my lifestyle and my driving profile, that's probably going to be a challenge. But I'll live with it, warts and all. So I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, massively positive feedback so far. The video's done amazingly well as well. So I'm really chuffed with that. But yes, so make sure you tune in on Friday. It was a film I I had the Abarth 595 Scorpioneore. I think it's, please put in the comments how you're meant to say that, or ask Steph ABTV, he knows how to say it. I had it a couple of weeks ago. Really interesting car. I did quite a lot of miles in a week, actually. Filmed the videos a slightly different style, so I hope you enjoy that. And then this weekend I fly to Morocco with Future Terrain. So next week I will actually be in country with them, driving through the desert, 1,500 kilometers in all-terrain vehicles and enduro bikes. I'm not on an enduro bike before anybody gets excited. So I will be making a lot of content while I'm away. I'm not sure whether I'll be able to drop any next week. I'll see if I can. I'm going to upload videos for Monday and for Friday, just in case. So there will be videos dropping on the channel, as always, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'll film my midweek 180 from Morocco. That should be a bit of fun. But yes, so it's going to be a very, very busy week for me next week. And lots of people have requested a dog walk. So if you're really good and really well behaved, Monday's video may well be a dog walk. I haven't yet worked out what the subject is going to be, but the pups that are sat behind me, just there, look, you see, these guys, they want to be in a video. So yes, I think I will do a dog walk video next week. But anyway, for now, I've waffled on. I've done so well hitting 180 seconds, then, you know me, waffled on. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that one. If you have done so, please give me a big thumbs up. Comments below are always welcome. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to Petrol for plenty more content to come. I'll see you on the next video, which is this Friday at 6 for the Abarth 595 Scorpioneore. Make sure you, if you haven't seen the Z-Cars mini video that's just done 1 million views, check that one out as well. Check out Monday's video of my new car. Give me a comment, let me know what you think. And I'll see you on the next video, which is Friday at 6 for the Abarth. See you then, guys. You take care. Drive safe.